Hey, good morning and happy Tuesday. This is how I start most mornings out. Actually down here in this vocal booth, I get these headphones on, I crank the reverb up to like 10, hear that? Hey! And I'll run like one microphone here and just pick it all up. I think it's going through. You know, I don't even know. I see a little red light when I hit it too hard. But good morning. You know, before I start, I'd like to tell you guys, hey, I'm playing with Jarrek Stone this weekend. Yes, I am. And that's going to be fun. We're over at Da-Nite over in Murphysboro. I'll put it in my little listing that I do. Come and check that out. You know, that guy's one of my best friends in the world. And I'll tell you this. He's the real deal. He's a natural. He's one of those natural guys. You know, he lived here for a minute. And when he came to town, he could barely pick his guitar. And now he's like leading bands and stuff. I mean, this guy barely picked his guitar. You know, that's kind of a funny statement because he's always been good. That's what's cool. I'm going to start with this. It's going to be a good day. Can you feel it? You got to go out and play. You can do it. No whole time to sit and cry. You can feel it. You got to lift your chin up high. You can do it. It's gonna be a good day. Far too many sunsets since that long weary day. I'll think about the things you thought and the things I would say. I think I thought I saw you way up high, high above the trees, and the eagle starts to cry. It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel it? You got to go out and play. You can do it. No time to sit and cry. You can feel it. You got to lift your chin up high. You can do it. It's gonna be a good day. I don't know what I'd say. I don't know what I would do. All I know right now, I want one more day with you. I think I thought I saw you way up high, shape-shifting cloud in the sky. It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel it? You got to go out and play. You can do it. No time to sit and cry. You can feel it. You got to lift your chin up high. You can do it. It's gonna be a good day. Good day. About you looking down at me from the heavens above. Warm, happy energy, set it off. Love, 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 love. It's gonna be a good day. Broke a string. Here it goes. This is my travel guitar. Think I thought I saw you way up high, high above the trees, and the eagle starts to cry. It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel it? You got to go out and play. You can do it. No whole time to sit and cry. You can feel it. You gotta lift your chin up high. You can do it. It's gonna be a good day. Let's see if we can finish this last verse. In and now and past the time will always be a chore. Always wondering if I could have done more. I think I thought I saw you, ripples in the lake. Looking back at me, it was my own face. Halftime. It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel it? Got to go out and play. You can do it. No whole time to sit and cry. You can feel it. You got to lift your chin up high. You can do it. It's gonna be a good day. Good day. Good day. I broke a string on the third chord. You know, luckily I'm not plugged in or anything. And luckily, check this out. I'll just turn this a little bit. Go in here. I will grab this thing right here, which is the Martin, which is probably way out of tune. And we'll try this again with something else. Hey guys, good morning. You know? Oh yeah. Oh, it's got a pick in it. There we go. Hey, guess what? This was sitting here. See these things? See that? It's my little, turn it around here. My CD. It's also, you plug it in. It's a USB deal. Plug it in. Listen, I got about 36 of these. I just counted left out of the last 100 that I ordered. I'll be giving them out at my shows. You know, you got to be there to get it. If you want one, come and get it. It's my last record. I got a new one that's about to come out. I don't know, a month away or so, maybe 2 months. Depends. Not in any hurry. But this thing, this has got some really good stuff on it. Grandma's Ring. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be in person though to get it. I'm not going to send it to you. Come to my show. That's how I get you out there, right? All right. This weekend, me and Jarrek over at Da-Nite in Murphysboro. Let's see if this guitar will work. I think it's tuned to 432. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good day. Can you feel it? You got to go out and play. You can do it. No time to sit and cry. You can feel it. You got to lift your chin up high. You can do it. It's gonna be a good day. Good day. Good day. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. I don't know. Maybe so. We'll see. Been working on this one. Just got a version of this recorded. We'll see how good it is. Well, I want to be a rock star today. Kicking ass, taking names. Change the rules and play the game. Oh, I wanna be a rock star today. I wanna be a rock star today. You ever wondered what it would have been like to be born in a different situation? To have nice cars and a great big boat on the water like a city that floats. Well, you ever wondered what it would have been like to be lucky enough to have pocket cash, or to have a person, has a person, takes care of everything, and a robot to wipe your ass? Well, I wanna be a rock star today, kicking ass, taking names. Change the rules and play the game. Oh, I wanna be a rock star today. Oh, I wanna be a rock star today. Well, you ever wondered what it would have been like to have chicks hollering your name? Green room groupies with sandwiches and all the weed you could smoke on a plate. Well, I wanna be a rock star today, kicking ass, taking names. Change the rules and play the game. Oh, I wanna be a rock star today. Oh, I wanna be a rock star today. After 10 o'clock, punching TVs to make them stop, running naked through the mall for fun. That's right, naked. Well, you ever wondered what it would have been like to be 15 in stadiums and arenas, smashing guitars and throwing temper tantrums cause your candy wasn't your way? Well, you think they ever wondered what it'd been like to have to work this hard all day? Come on to this loving family, take all your troubles away. Well, I can be your rock star today, kicking ass, taking names, change the rules and play the game. Oh, I can be your rock star today, I can be your rock star today. Oh, you can be my rock star, baby. Yeah, rock star. You know, this guitar plays a little better than that one, but got a little glitch to it, you know. I didn't even tune it when I picked it up, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I got some new songs I've been working on, and some of them are coming together. Some of them I can't play out yet. You know, it's like sometimes I write a new song and it'll take me I don't know. I'll have to play it probably, I'd say, really 20 times. From start to finish without having to look at the word sheet. I don't like to bring out tablets, and I don't like to look at screens and do all that stuff while I'm doing a gig. You know, don't get me wrong. I can read charts. I do those gigs. Yeah, I love to go do a jazz gig where you're reading, you know, where you got the real book out. You're making shit up, but you're reading charts, and you know, I love doing pro gigs where you get charts. You know, we're gonna do this in a half flat, you know, key tonight, you know, that kind of thing. When you get a chart, is a good thing. But I'll tell you, here's the deal. It's more authentic when you can just do it. You know, you can connect with people. You don't have to connect with a screen. You don't have to, your phone's not sitting there. The worst thing, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not beyond this. Somebody gives me $100 tip and says, hey, can you do Wagon Wheel? I will pull the lyrics up. You know, it's been maybe not Wagon Wheel. Okay, maybe Wagon Wheel. I don't care. But nonetheless, I just think it's more authentic when you can actually perform in front of people, and you know, you do it out of here instead of out of here. That's the same thing with the box music when you're doing karaoke stuff. I love that, you know. And if I were a vocalist and didn't know how to play an instrument, that's the way I would do it. But you know, unfortunately, I was born with these ears right here that I hear the wrong notes, so therefore it makes me want to play. You know, I guess, I don't know. Some people don't hear the wrong notes. I realize that. Hell, I hit a lot of them. Some of you guys hear every one of them. I'm sure of it. Okay, let me do one more. I posted this one the other day. Let's see if I can remember it all the way through. I forgot about recording the video. It was like 2019 or something. I was releasing the record, and I met this guy, you know, Breezy and Wonderhead, you know, and he was doing a record recording thing, and he said, hey, come and play some bass. And I never met the guy, and he gave me a suit jacket to wear, said, hey, this will make you feel fancy. And in every pocket, there was a special treat. And on that specific night, I chose the left pocket, which was, I think these things called penis envy. Nonetheless, Then I realized, a year later, I still had that jacket, that sport jacket, and it was pretty fun. It does make you feel fancy. I almost wore it today, but I've gained a little bit since then, I'll get back to my swimsuit weight before long. Anyways, I wrote the song with my wife. We had just watched a story about John Lennon and Yoko Ono. And it was one of those times where you actually realize Yoko was very artistic. Not autistic, artistic. She is very, very artistic. She had some, very out there ideas, but the reality is that's why John was so attracted to her. I'm sure of it because of the oddities, and in return, I'm telling my wife, I'm like, hey, guess what? I think that's why I'm attracted to you, honey. She goes, she said a lot of things I'm not going to say this morning, but nonetheless, we wrote the song together, and she helped me write a few of them together. This one, it's we'll try it.
Not to make a sound, sitting on the water, looking down at the sky. Reflections in the ripples of your mind stirred eye. Of your mind stirred eye. Hovering outside of insanity, now and then cease to begin, hidden emotion from within. Mind is like an ocean, the compass is the sky. Up your vision, lead you through the night. To guide you through the night. Spinning through the space, riding this rock around. Riding this rock around. Riding this rock around. Riding this rock around. Open up your wings, flying high above the ground. Gliding through this air, sound. Did you hear that? That was my stomach. Good morning, guys. Here's my coffee. Hey, if you're just now with me, sorry, I broke a string on the first song, came back, got this one. It's a little out of tune, and it's tuned to 432. And it is definitely a happy Tuesday. You know, before I get on my little soapbox that I do, there it is. There it is. Yeah. One more of these. Okay. Don't blame it on the weed. Kick back and have a little fun. Bad calculation, misdirection, leaving things half undone. Torching up a pool or two, feeling on things to do. Please don't blame it on the weed. Well, the morning nap, I wake up fast, damn near break my toe. I missed the race, I came in last. Off to the bridge I go. Through the house I walked that day, I stumble, hit my shin. Far too many sweet toothpicks are still hanging on my chin. That's right. Well, don't blame it on the weed. Kick back and have a little fun. Bad calculation, misdirection, leaving things half undone. Chin up a bowl or two, feeling on things to do. Please don't blame it on the weed. Well, the parking lot, I take a hit to prepare for the walk. The deli lady, she looks at me, I'm so high I can hardly talk. With a mixed up crazy look, I stare a stranger in the eye. Stand there blocking the whole damn aisle, and I can't seem to figure out why. Well, don't blame it on the weed. Kick back and have a little fun. Bad calculation, misdirection, leaving things half undone. Torching up a bowl or two, feeling on things to do. Please don't blame it on the weed. Take it, Ken. Well, I've been downstairs sparking twice, trying to find a sound. I was cooking dinner, I burnt the rice, and the veggies are crispy brown. Well, I don't know what this song's about, but my eyes are open wide. Dreams of peace and happiness, and knock on the door, and I hide. Well, don't blame it on the weed. Kick back and have a little fun. Bad calculation, misdirection, leaving things half undone. Torching up a bowl or two, feeling on things to do. Please don't blame it on the weed. I said, please don't blame it on the weed. Take it again, kid. Don't blame it on the weed. Kick back and have a little fun. Bad calculation, misdirection, leaving things half undone. Torching up a bowl or two, feeling on things to do. Please don't blame it on the weed. Repeat after me. Please don't blame it on the weed. I said, please don't blame it on the weed. Definitely the weed. Hey, speaking of weed, if you guys haven't got your tickets to Grateful Fest, do it. You know, that's one of my favorite ones every year. They've got them available now. They will have them at the gate, yes. But the early bird tickets, here's what happens. That helps them pay the deposit for some of the other things, you know. They have to pay out before they receive in. Nonetheless, there's a couple of them, Echo in the Realms. That one I'm playing over at Willow this year as well. You know, again, early bird tickets definitely help the thing float, you know. Mo Roots, same thing. Hillberry, same thing. You know, buy those tickets, guys. And I love you. Let me put that out there. Sorry about the morning. You know, I woke up a little slow this morning. I didn't really have it together. I was going to play the bass. I was going to do this. I was going to do that. But then I realized I was selected by DJI to do some drone stuff, and I got all lost into that, and I'm like, heck yeah, oh yeah, I'd love to try that drone. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Get up, do something. It's about to warm up. I think spring is right around the corner. As bad as it gets, we all get inside our head sometimes. I know that, I do. I get that depressed thing. If I can't go outside and do something for a while, I start thinking about, stuff starts getting negative in my mind, and we got to fix that ourselves. Excuse me. It's not somebody else's fault, usually, why your headspace is a little rattled. At least in my case, I'm speaking out of for self. If it doesn't apply to you, sorry about that. You don't have to slam me for thinking something a little different than you do. We can all do that. That's our rights, In the world, we can all think differently and still get along. That's how diplomacy works. We have to think a little different outside of the box in order to create something new. If you were doing the same thing every single day, the mundane stuff, well, you get depressed. And that's what happens when it gets cold outside or it's always rainy or what have you. Here's the deal. It's only for a short amount of time. Then we get to go outside again and do fun things. Go to festivals, like Grateful Heads Fest. Or like this weekend, when Jarrek and I are playing over at Da-Nite in Murphysboro, Illinois. Come on over there. It'll be fun. You know what? If anything, we'll take a set break with you. We'll hang out. We'll talk. We'll throw a frisbee in the parking lot. A football. I don't care. Let's do something fun. We'll smoke a bowl. We'll do fun things. It's a legal state. But have yourself a great day and tell somebody thank you. When somebody does something good, let them know they did. It's not about self-gain when you do that. It's about gratification. And about if you bring somebody up, at some point, the whole status quo goes up. It's like a school teacher. They grade on the curve. Well, guess what? Life is on a curve, isn't it? The least of the unpleasantries is the one you choose. That's the curve, guys. Do something pleasant. If you make everything fun and happy, even when it's really not, find the goodness in it. Because everybody around you benefits from that. When you're having a shit day, so are they. Trust me. I have shit days too. Everybody does. But I got to get my own headspace right before I can fix somebody else or help somebody else. You're never fixing someone. Get that through your head. You don't fix someone else. You show them the tools to fix themselves. That's how we do this in life. When you start trying to direct somebody into something, generally they choose another one because that's how we do. We resist something like that. As people, I'm not different than anyone else when it comes to that. So, without me getting too far into this, fix yourself, and then everybody around you is going to benefit from that. Before you start fixing everybody else, get yourself right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Phyllis Brunke, I love you. I miss you. See you guys. Cindy? Holy cow, there's a lot of names on here. Amanda Robinson, Troy, Jolene. Hey, man, look at this. I can't even read them all. I don't have my glasses on. See, I tip my head up like that just to see it. Love you guys. See y'all. Oh, slow connection. Let me back away from it so I can turn it off. There it is.